We produce a range of equipment that cuts down on electricity consumption. Basically, it reduces the amount of electricity that equipment uses in a very special way. This actually makes the equipment work better and last longer. So if you imagine a light bulb, for example, if it's very, very bright, burns out very quickly and you have to replace it very often. The technology is known as voltage optimization. But what we do that's a bit different is we combine that with a range of other technologies which deal with all sorts of issues that individual businesses, individual sites have. In the UK, we're supplied higher voltages than we need. What that means is all equipment is using more electricity than it actually needs, and it works better with lower amounts. So what our equipment does is reduces the amount of electricity that all sorts of different equipment uses, meaning that it actually lasts longer and works better as well. And it has to work at these lower levels according to the European legislation. By doing this, you're saving carbon. The projects often pay for themselves within a year or two, which means the money's often there in the energy budget. It's only going to be handed over to the electricity supplier. So it makes a lot of commercial sense. We've seen on many carbon trust reports that power factor is picked up on as an issue. Basically, it involves wasting energy. So power factor correction is something that can, again, save energy and save money. We can incorporate that with our voltage optimization technology as a module if required. We can help really pretty much any kind of business as long as there's a reasonable sized building, and probably as a rule of thumb the company's spending from £20,000 upwards on electricity every year. So this could be small health centres, pubs, hotels, offices, right the way through to huge manufacturing and warehousing facilities. What we do, it is quite technical. Finance directors aren't always going to understand exactly what it does, but they will understand that yes, it does pay for itself within a year, and there are real savings to be made financially as well as in terms of carbon. There's funding available for public and private sector companies through the Carbon Trust and Salix. Often equipment can be paid for with the savings, so you're actually better off from day one, and there's no initial outlay. You can also benefit tax-wise through the Enhanced Capital Allowance Scheme, where you can write down the whole cost of a project for tax purposes, giving you a good cash flow boost. And of course, you're saving carbon all the time with these projects. Some of the biggest companies in the country have checked out our technology in the past. We've installed our equipment in all of Asda's UK distribution centres, 10 facilities for Tesco's. We've also got IKEA, Amazon, Sainsbury's, Panasonic, Unipart, QuickFit. The list just goes on, really. And in every case, the technology is being checked out, and we've gone and done logging, which shows that it's actually worked.